What's up, guys? Welcome back to Oregon Fishing Adventures. We are out here on the river today on that winter steelhead grind once again. So we're getting out here today. We're gonna put in the grind. I got a buddy that should be showing up a little bit later today. Not exactly sure when, but he said he was gonna meet me out here today. So we're gonna get out, we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can do today. So the rivers are up a bit since yesterday, but that's not a bad thing because the levels are really good right now. So we're gonna get out here. Hopefully there's some fish moving around the system. I would expect that they should be, especially since Thursday the rivers came up about 1.5 feet. So that should make fish pretty happy. So we're gonna get out here, see what we can do, guys. See you on the river. Alrighty, so there's too many people at that first spot to fish it, so came to a little different spot. Don't know how deep I need to be set quite yet, so I'm gonna run that through at the depth it's at, see how it's looking. It's looking good, looking good. Oh yeah. Might have snagged something there, but ooh, and that pink looks insane in this water. I did the ice blue steelhead pink from Elevated Tackle on this setup. Topped it off with a little anise and krill. Got me a leaf. Okay, I might need to shallow up my depth a little bit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Stickfish, guys, stickfish. Let's set the hook on that one. Check out that hook penetration. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, so let's bring my bobber stop down just a wee bit. Alrighty, so we got the jig rod set up. We got the little shrimpy colored jig. I put some sand shrimp scent on it. We got that going down to a 12 millimeter. This one I think is called like Winterberry Clown. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's called Winterberry Clown. So we'll throw this through. I'm definitely gonna fish this kind of jig and row setup. Oh, I'm tapping bottom. I need to change my depth there. I don't want to be dragging this jig. So I want it close to the bottom, but not on the bottom. So we'll change that depth to about there. Okay. There's plenty of sensitivity, so in this rod, so when I'm flowing down here, I could feel that jig head go tick tick, hitting the rocks down there really well. There's a little snag in there. I shouldn't be too deep though. I didn't feel it tapping that time like the first time. So let's run it under the trees and see what happens. Oh, it's tapping. Okay, so maybe just a little bit more. Let's bring it down like, oh, a couple more inches. There we go, 2 inches or so. Doing a little live stream on the YouTube, guys. So if you don't have your notifications turned on, definitely make sure to turn those notifications on so you see when I'm going live on the river. All right, we got the Jig and Row set back up. Drifting through again. Let's see if we can get a fishy. We got the live stream going. See another guy down the way. Oh no! I'm coming. Sorry guys, took a tumble. Love the view. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's another way. Will it hold there? Maybe. Alright, we'll give it a shot. The live stream fell down. All right, here we go. We are gonna get the Jig and Row set up out here. Going through the hole. Let's see if this hole can get me a fish today. My friend wasn't in the spot like I thought he was gonna be, but maybe he'll see that I park next to him and figure out where I'm at. Drifting all the way down. So this Jig and Row setup, guys, I didn't do this a whole lot last year, but the first year that I was steelhead fishing, I was doing this method, and it actually got me my first one. So you have the bead trailer behind the jig, so the jig gets you down into the zone. So here's one thing I wanted to mention too about this Jig and Row setup. So I find that you really don't want too long of a trailer behind this to the bead, because if it's too long and you hook a fish, there's a chance that you could hook it in the tail. So I like to have mine about this long. It's probably about 16 inches. Yeah, probably about 16 inches or so behind that. And I find that to be a good length. I've changed up the bead color on that trailer. What's up, Tony? I thought you were gonna be up here when I pulled up and I saw your rig. I was like, I bet he's up there right now.
I was up here earlier. I ended up just cruising around the whole park.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw a bobber floating down the river and I was like, oh shit, he must be up there and must have lost a bobber. And then I came up here and nobody was here and I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know where he's at then.
Yeah, I was last hour or two, I was dressed down at the very end.
Like the deadline?
The deadline.
Oh yeah, that's a good hole. Nothing?
There's a lot of coho jumping, but
There's coho. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I couldn't get anything to strike a streamer.
Yeah.
There's a couple streamers in there and I was like, well, I'm okay.
What kind of streamers you running today?
Well, I went to one of my not so favorite looking ones. Right now it's just, I think it's a Mars. So I ran this one for a minute or two. It's the same thing but pink.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
It looks pretty good. It was getting down there pretty quick, so.
Yeah, I'm running a Jig and Row setup today. I was just telling the video about it, but this is how I got my first winter steelhead actually. Was running a little setup like this. So essentially you're using the weight from the jig to get the bead down, and then you're presenting two different presentations. And I've caught, with running this setup, I've caught fish on both the jig and the bead.
Yeah, I should have threw a regular bead on this morning because I threw basically the same thing on the fly rod, just the stone fly.
Yeah.
The stone fly and it was a.
All right, got the felt soles. Gonna wade up the creek. Oh, it's so much nicer having felt. Like you have so much more confidence when you step on the rocks. Yeah, I really want to get the studded felt soles. All right. What?
Huh?
You're gonna fish right there? Okay. Okay. Oh man, okay, that was a trick. See if there's something sitting in here though. Hopefully this pays off. Right, we got the bead rod. Might need to change the depth, we'll see. Okay, gonna throw the spinner. There we go. Go for it. Oh no. At least it's just lichen. Too close to the bank. Alrighty, let's fish this section here. Like all this water through here looks so good though, just like this whole little stretch. It's like a nice speed, it's a good depth.
Not this week, but next week. Pretty much got a week off of work.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I gotta work on my board, so
Oh,
I
okay.
get that done in a reasonable time. I might have like a few days to fucking
Just come out and fish.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hoping I can get that board running and driving again.
I'll probably be back out on Thursday next.
Thursday.
Yeah, I think that will be my next day out here.
And, I'll be trying to get wrapped up at work.
Oh, I think I was on that ledge. Let's see. And freaking billy goating it, guys. Just scaling the side of the river. Whew. Holy shiza. You good back there, Tony?
For the moment, yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that shitty trail.
I don't think it's considered a trail anymore, Kyle.
I mean, we made it down it, didn't we?
Yeah.
It had a path.
Yeah, sort of.
It's not a great path. I feel like that's how a lot of this shit is right now, though. It's just like early season, stuff hasn't been cleared out. This trail just sucks overall right now.
Probably bet.
I legit didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
Well, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Take the fucking river, huh?
Yeah. Well, now you know. Now you know. Oh, I'm sweating.
Me too.
Whew. Who needs to go to a gym? You can just go steelhead fishing. All right, guys, that's gonna end it out for us today. Thanks so much for coming along with us. It was an awesome day on the river, as it always is, getting out here on the river. So even though we weren't able to catch anything today, got to meet up with my buddy Tony and hang out for a little bit. And yeah, we covered some good water today, and we just couldn't find one. I kept changing up beads, changed up jigs, changed up spinners, you know. We lost a couple spinners, we lost a few beads, you know, in the process. But yeah, we're just trying to find some fish, and I think it's been 5 trips so far that we've gone without a fish. Now, I did catch a cutthroat yesterday, and the first weekend that I came out fishing for him, I did catch a coho. So I haven't been like completely skunked. I just haven't got the target species that I've been looking for yet. So obviously that's winter steelhead, but we're gonna keep grinding for them, and eventually we're gonna find one. I have a good feeling about this year, honestly. I have a lot of confidence going into this season. I feel a lot more sure about my techniques and what I'm using, and I feel like all of that's gonna pay out to be a great season. So just waiting to connect with one, and I already made a promise to myself that the first fish that I catch this year, I'm gonna let go, just for a little bit of good fish juju, you know. So all right, guys, well, we're gonna get heading out of here. See you next time on another Oregon fishing adventure. Peace.